Dear brothers and sisters, welcome to our channel. May the grace and peace of God fill your life at this very moment. Today I present a prayer that can alter your destiny. The mighty Psalm 70, the prayer for an immediate miracle. If you sense troubles are pursuing you, opportunities remain shut, or overwhelming despair surrounds you, pay close attention because God is ready to move in your life. In Psalm 70, David pleaded with urgency. Oh God, come to my rescue. Lord, hurry to help me. And that cry is just as potent now as it was then. When the enemy rises against you, when envy, injustice, or ill intentions encircle you, this prayer becomes a bulwark of heavenly protection because God never abandons His children. He moves at the right moment, and if you are here, it is because your hour for victory has come. This is an urgent plea. A prayer for those seasons when you require divine intervention, rapid and decisive. Perhaps you face a crisis in your family, your finances, your health, or your employment. You are not alone. God hears your cry and rushes to your aid. When we petition with faith, the heavens part and miracles unfold. Today we will do something special. We will repeat Psalms 77 times. Why? Because in the Bible, the number 7 signifies perfection and the fullness of God's work. By declaring this prayer repeatedly, you activate divine power in every sphere of your life. Each repetition is a cry of victory, a door that opens, an answer that hastens. Before we begin, let us take a step of faith together. Pause this video for a moment and write in the comments, God, hurry to help me. When you declare this, you seal your request and activate God's power over your life. Write with faith and observe how the Lord moves. And if you have not done so yet, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Every day we share powerful prayers that bring comfort, protection, and divine answers. Don't miss the opportunity to receive a word of blessing each day. Now open your heart, take a deep breath, and prepare yourself, because this prayer carries supernatural power to deliver, transform, and restore. Let us begin this powerful prayer. My Lord, at this moment I come before you with a heart longing for your intervention. You are my refuge in the storm, my strength when trials try to weaken me. Look upon my life, hear my cry, and do not delay in coming to my aid. You know every one of my battles. You see my anguish and the challenges that rise against me. Do not let those who seek my downfall prevail over me. May those who plot evil against me be confounded. May those who wish me harm retreat in shame. May those who rejoice in my suffering be humbled. But for those who trust in you, Lord, grant them joy and peace. Let hope flourish in every heart that seeks you. May those who proclaim your salvation live with the certainty that your power will never abandon them. In you I find my strength. In you I discover my reason to keep moving forward. Even when circumstances are difficult, even when my strength seems to fade, I know your hand upholds me, and in you there is always a new beginning. Lord, I recognize my need for your favor. At times the burden of my anxieties feels unbearable. But I know that you are my help and my deliverer. Come quickly, Lord. Do not delay in moving in my life. Let your peace fill my heart. Restore what has been broken. Lift what has fallen, and open paths where none seem to exist. You are the Lord of time, yet my soul longs to see your response, because I know that my hope is found in you. Today I raise my voice in faith, believing that every spoken word holds power when entrusted to you with confidence. In this moment, I bring to mind every area where I need your intervention. My relationships, my projects, my health, my dreams, and all that cries out for restoration. I ask that you hasten your help, that you reveal your glory in every detail of my life, that you cover me with your love, and that you guide me with your light. My trust is in you, Lord, because I know that in every battle I am not alone. In every challenge, your presence surrounds me. In every need, your provision arrives at the perfect time. Even when the road ahead is uncertain, my faith rests in the certainty that your power will be revealed in ways beyond my imagination. May your name be exalted at all times, and may each day as I awaken, my heart be filled with gratitude for all you continue to do in my life. Lord Jesus, in you I trust. In you I find rest, and in you I discover the secure refuge that my soul longs for. Your mighty hand is my shield in the midst of battle. Your precious blood is my protection against all evil, and your light illuminates the dark paths I must walk. Do not allow my enemies to triumph over me. Silence every slanderous tongue, every voice of envy, and dismantle every hidden scheme designed to steer me away from the purpose you have prepared for me. Jesus, let your peace reign in my mind and heart. Strengthen my spirit with your presence, and let my life reflect your glory. Remove all sorrow from me. Eliminate all distress. Dissolve the depression and fears that try to steal my peace. You are the divine healer, the one who touches both body and soul with restoring power, the one who turns mourning into joy and despair into unwavering faith. In your name, I declare that every obstacle blocking my progress is removed, that every door that has remained closed is opened by the power of your hand, that every withheld blessing is released, and that every invisible chain that has bound me is broken. May no spiritual or material hindrance have dominion over my life. Let the abundance and prosperity that come from you flow without obstruction. May favor and blessing accompany me in every step I take. Do justice in my cause, Lord. Do not let mockery and scorn define my path. Let my enemies see your hand at work in my life, so they understand that those who walk with you are never defeated. May every attempt to harm me turn into a blessing, and may every evil plan become a testimony of your power. Let every battle I encounter become an opportunity to witness your greatness at work. I cling to your promises, Lord, because I know you will not delay in responding. Grant me wisdom to choose the right path, clarity to keep my mind fixed on what truly matters, and discernment to separate myself from anything that does not uplift me. May my life reflect your will. May my steps remain steady, and may my trust in you never falter. Now I call out for your miracle, for that divine intervention that turns the impossible into reality, that transforms despair into hope, that opens pathways in the wilderness and brings new life where everything feels barren. You know every need, every burden, and every struggle I face. I trust that in the perfect moment, your answer will come with power. Lord, be my strength when weariness overtakes me. Be my refuge when the storm rages. Be my peace in the middle of chaos. Nothing can defeat me if you are by my side. Nothing can harm me if your hand shields me. Nothing can hinder my blessing if you have already spoken it over my life. May your presence lead me in every moment, in every step, and in every decision. Lord, in the midst of every trial, in every battle that rises against me, I lift my voice to you because I know that only in your presence do I find true safety. You are my strength when I am weak, the light that guides me when the way is uncertain. There is nothing beyond your power, no adversity that can overcome me when you hold me in your hand. You come to my defense even now. Lord, hurry to help me, for I trust that your protection surrounds me and that no enemy will prevail against me. Look upon those who rise against me, those who long for my downfall and seek my ruin. Let their schemes be overturned. Let their words of malice vanish into nothing. Let their mockery turn to confusion. Do not let injustice prevail. Do not allow evil intent to prosper. Let every plan to harm me fail. Let every trap set before me lose its power, and let every envious tongue and slanderous word be silenced by your justice. But to those who seek your presence, to those who trust in you and hold fast to your promise, fill their hearts with joy and peace. May they never doubt that your love is everlasting, that your blessings arrive at the perfect time, and that your grace opens doors where none could be seen. I long to be among those who declare your greatness with joy, who exalt your name, and who live with the assurance that you never abandon those who trust in you. Lord, I confess my deep need for you. At times, worries weigh me down, problems try to steal my peace, and doubts seek to weaken my faith. But I cling to your word because I know you are faithful, that you never leave me, and that every hardship, is a chance to see your glory revealed in my life. Come to my rescue, Lord. Stretch out your hand over me and turn what once seemed impossible into a testimony of your power. Let every sickness that tries to touch my body be healed by your mercy. Let every barrier that blocks my prosperity be removed. Let every chain binding me to fear, pain, or despair be broken now. Pour out upon me the fullness of your blessing. Open doors that no one can shut. Scatter my enemies and destroy every curse that has tried to stop my progress. In you, Lord, I trust. In you I find my strength. In you I rest, knowing that my life is in your hands. And nothing can stand against what you have already declared victorious. May my life be a testimony that when I place my trust in you, everything shifts for the better. My confidence rests in your power, in the work of your hands, and in the victory that only you can give. I do not fear what may come, nor do I doubt your response. I refuse to be anxious about the future because I know that in every step, in every decision, and in every battle, you are right beside me. Today may I witness signs of your love, clear evidence of your care, and may my heart remain steadfast, believing that the best is yet to come. Lord Jesus, in you I find my refuge, my strength, and my hope. Every day I draw closer to you with the assurance that you will never abandon me, that you hear my cries, and that your mighty hand is always at work in my life. I come before you now pleading that you act swiftly in every area of my life that needs your divine intervention. Let your protection be my shield, ensuring that nothing and no one can take away the blessings you have prepared for me. As I look around, I see challenges, trials that seek to weaken my faith, and voices that attempt to confuse me, drawing me away from the purpose you have set for me. But instead of retreating, I lift my eyes to you and declare that every obstacle in my path is removed, that every barrier blocking my progress is destroyed by your power. Let no scheme of the enemy succeed. Let no plan of wickedness prevail. And may every attempt to harm me be turned into a blessing. Lord, cover my life with your precious blood. Wash away every trace of distress. Drive out sadness, despair, and fear. Heal every wound. Strengthen my spirit. And lead me forward with confidence, knowing that in your name I have victory. Let every burden I have carried for so long be lifted. Let every chain that has kept me stuck be broken. And may the doors of prosperity open before me. I declare that your peace reigns over my mind, that the wisdom that comes from you guides my steps, and that my focus remains firmly on your promises. I will not be swayed by words of discouragement, nor by voices that attempt to plant doubt. Let every false accusation be silenced. Let every tongue that rises against me be confused. Let all envy dissolve, and let your justice triumph over all injustice. Christ, my life is in your hands. You know every need, every struggle, and every longing of my heart. I ask you to intervene urgently in the matters that weigh on me, to bring answers where uncertainty dwells, and to work miracles where human strength falls short. If there is illness in my body or soul, bring healing. If there is lack in my life, pour out abundance. If doors have been closed, open them by your power. Today I choose to trust in you, to walk without fear, and to move forward with the assurance that your presence goes with me. I will not stop in the face of adversity. I will not yield to fear, and I will not abandon the blessings you have prepared for me, for you are my protector, my healer, my provider, the one who defends me and elevates me to new heights. And as I wait on you, my heart is filled with gratitude, knowing that the best is about to unfold in my life. Lord, today I come before you with confidence, knowing that you hear me, that you are attentive to my cry, and that your power will be revealed in my life. You know every one of my struggles. You see the moments when my heart feels weak and when adversity attempts to steal my peace. Yet in you I find my refuge, and in you I receive the strength I need to press forward. Do not permit those who desire my downfall to prevail. Confound those who seek to harm me. Let those who harbor malice against me be reversed. You are my justice, my defender, and my shield. I do not fear what others may say, nor am I troubled by their actions, for I know you are with me. watching over me and guarding me from all harm. May every mockery spoken against me be forgotten. May every false accusation lose its force, and may every word of envy and malice be silenced by your truth. Disarm those who aim to destroy me. Let their plots come to nothing, and instead allow your purpose for my life to be fulfilled with power. But for those who trust in you, who call upon your name and seek your presence, fill them with joy and blessings. Let their hearts rejoice as they witness your works. May their hope never fade. And may each one proclaim with confidence that God is faithful and His power never fails. I desire to be among those who proclaim your greatness, who persevere in trials, and who trust even when circumstances seem dire. For I know that in your perfect timing your hand will move, and you will turn every hardship into a testimony. Lord, I am small and dependent on you. At times the burdens feel heavy, worries cloud my mind, and despair attempts to settle in my heart. But I cling to your promise, knowing that you will never leave me, that you will come to my aid, and that you will not allow me to sink into anguish. Come quickly, Lord, for without you I am nothing. You are my help, my hope, and my deliverer. Open paths where there seem to be none. Remove every obstacle that hinders my progress, and tear down every wall standing between me and the abundance and prosperity you have prepared for me. Act swiftly, for I know that when you speak, everything changes. Let every sickness be healed, every blockage removed, and every chain that binds me be broken. Let peace fill my mind. Let wisdom direct my steps, and let blessings flow into every area of my life. I surrender myself to you, awaiting your faithfulness, trusting in your justice, and believing that the very best is about to be revealed. Lord Jesus, I call out to you in this hour, knowing that in your presence I find the peace my soul longs for. You are my refuge in the storm, my shield against the enemy's assaults, and the light that drives away all darkness. Stretch out your mighty hand over my life, encompass me with your protection, keep every danger at bay, block the paths of those who seek to harm me, and silence every word of envy and slander. Let your precious blood cover me from head to toe, forming an unbreachable wall against all evil. May no scheme against me prosper, and may your divine purpose unfold in my life. May every lie be exposed, and every injustice be corrected by your truth. I trust that you will not permit the enemy to hurt me, nor will you allow my adversaries to rejoice in my suffering. I declare that every mockery, every offense, and every curse spoken against me dissolves by the power of your love and justice. Lord, grant me clarity and focus to move forward without distraction, without fear, and without doubt. Illuminate my path so that I do not stray from your purpose, ensuring that every decision I make is guided by your wisdom. Do not let problems confuse me, nor allow worries to dim my faith. Today I choose to trust in you with all my being, believing that what you have prepared for me is greater than any obstacle that may arise against me. Pour out your blessings upon my life and open the doors to abundance and prosperity. Let every barrier hindering my growth be shattered now. May every chain that binds me to the past be broken, and may every curse that has tried to hold me back be destroyed by your power. May every area of my life experience your favor. Restore my finances, multiply my opportunities, and let the prosperity that comes from you flow without hindrance. I cry out to you, for there are situations in my life that only you can resolve. I surrender my worries, struggles, anxieties, and every burden that weighs on me. You are the God of miracles, the one who makes a way in the wilderness, the one who provides when resources seem scarce. I declare that at this very moment, by your grace, the answers I need are beginning to manifest. And everything that once seemed impossible is starting to shift by the power of your will. Jesus, touch my body and bring complete healing. Let every illness vanish and every symptom of sadness, anxiety, or depression be dispelled. Strengthen my mind and spirit with your presence. Renew my strength. Lift me up when I feel weak, and remind me that I am never alone, that every battle I face has already been won in you. Today I walk with confidence, knowing that you uphold me, defend me, and restore all that the enemy attempted to steal from me. I declare that my enemies will not be able to harm me, that malicious words will be silenced, and that envy and gossip will have no effect, for you fight on my behalf. Your glory surrounds me, and in you I find my greatest security. As I wait for your intervention, my heart is filled with gratitude, knowing that something great is about to manifest in my life. Lord, in this moment I come before you with a sincere heart, acknowledging my weakness and seeking the relief that only your presence can provide. You know my battles, my fears, and the voices that try to discourage me. At times I find myself surrounded by obstacles, by adversaries who wish for my downfall, by problems that seem to have no solution. But today I stand before you with the certainty that no situation is greater than your power, that no enemy can prevail when your hand is upon me, and that no difficult circumstance is final when you are by my side. I ask you to confound those who plot my downfall, to expose their malice, to dismantle their schemes, and to make them retreat before your authority. Do not allow injustice to endure. Do not let those who pursue me celebrate my suffering. May their words of mockery turn into their own shame. Let every trap they have set be rendered ineffective, and may every lie be uncovered. Shut the mouths of those who slander, silence the poisonous tongues that spread falsehoods and envy. You are my defender, my shield, hand of fortress, hand of forkins. I know that whoever trusts in you is never abandoned. I hold on to the assurance that with you I am protected, and that nothing and no one can steal my hope. I declare that those who seek my downfall will be put to shame, that those who desire my harm will be stopped by your mighty hand, and that everything the enemy intended for evil will be turned into a blessing. May every shadow that tried to cover me be scattered by your light. Let every insult be silenced, and every arrow of discouragement fade away, so that I can continue walking the path you have set for me. Amidst my struggles and limitations, I recognize how much I need your intervention. You are my help, my rescue, the refuge that sustains me when the weight of difficulties threatens to overwhelm my spirit. At times I feel my strength failing, the road becoming heavy, and the answers slow to arrive. But I cling to your faithfulness, knowing that at the perfect moment you will act with power and transform my anguish into joy. As I think of all those who seek you sincerely, I declare that they will experience renewed joy, a joy that transcends circumstances. May those who long for your salvation proclaim your greatness and remember that nothing is impossible when faith is put into action. I desire to be among those who proclaim your greatness, who refuse to yield in trials, who trust even when everything appears difficult, because I know that in your perfect timing your hand will move, turning every hardship into a testimony. Lord, I surrender every area of my life to you, my dreams, my concerns, my daily struggles. At times fatigue overwhelms me and doubts whisper that I will not succeed, but I choose to rely on your power, on your ability to change situations that seem unchangeable. Today I acknowledge my need for your help. Knowing that without you I can do nothing, stretch out your hand over my mind and heart, healing the wounds caused by others and the scars left by life's trials. Dispel all confusion, illuminate every decision, and strengthen my will so that I do not give up in the face of adversity. Break every chain that holds me back. Remove any obstacle that delays my blessings. Open the doors of prosperity and abundance. Let your peace govern my thoughts. May your wisdom guide me, and may my entire life be renewed by your love. I also cry out to you for healing, for you are the God who restores and renews. If there is sickness in my body, heal me by your power. If there is sorrow in my soul, fill me with your joy. If anxiety tries to take hold, let your peace surpass all fear. I declare that in you there is full healing. Every ailment vanishes. Every symptom of distress fades, and my body, mind, and spirit are strengthened by your presence. Lord, move swiftly in my life. There are challenges that only you can overcome and paths that only you can open. Answer my prayers with urgency. for I trust that your intervention will transform every difficult situation. You are my hope, my refuge, my assured victory. I lack nothing when I am in your hands. Nothing can overcome me when it is your power that sustains me. Today I walk with confidence, knowing that you uphold me, defend me, and restore all that the enemy tried to steal. I proclaim that my enemies will not prevail, that ill-speaking tongues will be silenced, and that envy and gossip will be rendered powerless, for you fight for me. Your glory surrounds me, and in you I find my deepest security. As I await your intervention, my heart overflows with gratitude, knowing that something great is poised to unfold in my life. Lord Jesus, I acknowledge that each day I depend on your favor and guidance. When worries accumulate and difficulties appear endless, I come to you with the certainty that no obstacle is greater than your power. Today I declare that your hand is my protection, that your word strengthens me, and that your presence lightens every burden that tries to pull me down. I lift my prayer to you, asking that you remove every trace of evil from my path, that those who plot my downfall retreat in defeat, and that no dark force finds a place in my life. You are the light that drives away darkness, the shield that destroys the enemy's plans, and the voice of authority that silences malice and wicked intent. I ask that the blood you shed become a wall of protection around my family, my work,